Hey guys, so we are here with some sort of preemptive V-Jump leaks. It's 5 a.m., so for some reason I'm still awake here. We got some info. I'm going to go through just the legend stuff, just because of Dokkan doesn't really have anything to mention. The only thing real quick I'll mention about Dokkan is that all three of the free-to-play units obtainable in the 350 million down celebration are confirmed to be getting an Extreme Z area. So we have the physical Goku, the Vegeta and Krillin, and then the Zarbon and Dodoria all going to be getting Extreme Z areas so they can be Extreme Z awakened. For Legends, it is very, very, very ambiguous, so please do not take this as a confirmation of anything. This is just me reading what is on the page. It tells us very general things of what's coming, and there's no real elaboration on any of this right now. We're going to have to wait for the actual pages to come out. But all it says is NAPPA. This is Legends, it says NAPPA, and then this is a Zenkai Awakenable Blue Goku. It does not specify which Blue Goku this is, but because of the fact that this is a Saiyan Saga centric, that's a tongue twister, Saiyan Saga centric celebration going on with the LF Grade 8 Vegeta coming out, right? It looks like they're going to be focusing on, just buffing up the Saiyan Saga, which is actually what I thought they would do. They've actually been doing this a lot. They started with the Frieza Saga back after the anniversary. Now they're doing the Saiyan Saga, where they sort of zone in on the actual sagas themselves to build those teams out, right? We got the entire Apul Force for the Namek Saga. We got like EX Captain Ginyu Zenkai. We got LF Full Power Frieza for that. We got some decent characters for the Frieza Saga, right? So now we're going to the Saiyan Saga. So it looks like we're going to be getting a NAPPA, and typically when we're talking about V-Jump specifically, they usually reveal characters that are coming out in a Legends All-Star banner. So I imagine that one of the two new characters coming out for this Legends All-Star banner is going to be NAPPA. They did not list anything else in terms of any other characters that are coming out alongside NAPPA, so I'm assuming that they don't say who's coming with NAPPA, but I mean, there's a very limited amount of characters that could come out during for the Saiyan Saga, right? There's Goku, Piccolo, NAPPA, Vegeta, Raditz, and then like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and Gohan. That's it, right? Those characters are the only ones that are going to really appear in the Saiyan Saga. We already have a Vegeta, so they're not going to do another Vegeta with NAPPA here. Maybe like I don't know, a Yamcha. Because remember, we are getting the Cybermen. We are getting the Cybermen team, so maybe they want to like sort of, I don't know, do some kind of meme thing with Yamcha. I have no idea. It could be something completely unrelated to NAPPA too. Like, I don't know. But yeah, NAPPA's coming. I assume a new NAPPA on a Legends All-Star banner, and then a Zenkai Awakenable Blue Goku, who again I assume is also going to be from the Saiyan Saga. So if we take a look at the actual Saiyan Saga list here, let's start with this. We have a very limited amount of options. We have this Goku here, who came out alongside LF Piccolo and Green Raditz. Also, technically, LF First Form Frieza and Red Bardock too. He's a blue Goku from the Saiyan Saga. This is the Goku who fought Raditz. He's actually still pretty decent support unit for Saiyans. And I feel like if they really wanted to go forward with Zenkai Awakening this guy, he could be a real threat to a lot of teams. Like, this guy did a lot of damage, even as a support unit when he came out first, when that Piccolo released. So, I mean, they could do this guy. I think it's probably less likely than something like this guy, Zenkai. It also could potentially be this EX Goku, right? This is like one of the first units in the game. This guy was a on-release unit that was in the game. But we'll see. I mean, this guy is technically the... what is it, like the Battle Gauntlet character, so maybe it could be this EX, but I'm thinking it's going to be this guy. We have a lot of ways to get Z power for this guy currently in the game, and that would make it a lot easier to Zenkai Awaken this character. So, especially when you want to pair him up alongside Vegeta, right? The character that fought Vegeta is this guy, KAIOKEN Goku from the Saiyan Saga. So I feel like this guy would be a good Zenkai. People have actually been asking for this guy to get a Zenkai for a long time, and I would not be opposed to it at all. The only problem is there's a lot of blue Saiyan Zenkais in the game, right? We could even take a look at the list here. Tags, go to Zenkai. We have, in terms of just blue Saiyan Zenkais, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I guess if you want to count, this guy's 5, 6. So he's 6 blue Saiyan Zenkais already. That's a lot. That's a lot of blue Saiyan Zenkais, but I mean, it makes sense to go with this guy. He's like the complete opposite of what this Vegeta was. He's the guy who fought Vegeta. Transforming Zenkai units typically have ridiculously high stats. We've seen this with, you know, LF Namek Goku. We've seen this with LF Piccolo. We've seen this with the LF transforming Gogeta, the blue one. So this guy's stats will definitely be pretty ridiculous. Like we could even take a look at what they are before he Zenkais. Like this is a decent strike attack stat for a unit that came out New Year's of 2019 going into 2020. Like this guy's stats are good. So I don't know. Actually, no, this guy released 2018, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy came out 2018 going into 2019. Yeah, he released alongside the green Saiyan Saga Vegeta and then green Beerus and red God Goku. Yeah, this guy came out December 2018. That's insane. But I feel like this guy could be pretty good. His green card is pretty ridiculous if he had the good stats, right? Restores his Vanishing Gauge by 40% whenever he uses this. Gets damage, key recovery, draws a blue card. Well, he powers up his blue card from this. The blue card hits very, very hard. The only problem is that this transformation is timed. Does it say how long it is? 60 counts. Actually, you know what? Because I remember when I was using this guy when he came out, he was actually like really good. This never actually ended up mattering at all, this transformation. So I don't know how much that would actually play into this guy, because the one that mattered was the OG yellow blue KAIOKEN Goku, the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan KAIOKEN Goku. That's the one where the transformation time mattered, because I think it was 30 counts. This guy never really had a problem with his transformation timer, but yeah, in conclusion, I feel like it's probably this guy going to get a Zenkai. But I've seen some people throw out the possibility that it could be the Raditz Fight Goku, maybe, or even just the EX Goku, but I'm thinking it's going to be the KAIOKEN one. That makes the most sense to me. Okay, so, I mean, I guess in terms of the NAPPA, this is what we're going to be looking at, right? This is the current NAPPA we have in the game. And to be honest, this guy's actually not too bad. As an EX Zenkai, like, his stats are not too bad. 264 strike. I mean, this is higher than, like, LF Vegeta at 14 stars, right? Tons of blast defense. He's actually not bad. He draws a strike when he enters the battlefield. His strikes do a ton of damage. But in terms of like the skeleton of NAPPA that we're looking at here, he's going to be on Frieza Force, Saiyans, and Saiyan Saga. So that's a pretty wide variety of teams he can fit on. I think just Frieza Force and Saiyans alone is already good enough. But now that the fact that they're pushing the Saiyan Saga team, guess who else is going to be on the Saiyan Saga team? All the Cybermen that are coming out in a week. Well, not even a week, less than a week now. But we're getting 6 free-to-play EX Cybermen. And if you guys remember what they did with the Apul squad, I can pull them up here. We go to Minion and go to the Apul squad. They all buff the Frieza Saga tag. I imagine the same thing will be true with the Cybermen coming out. So right now we only have 6 units total that can buff this tag. But once the Cybermen come out, I'm pretty sure we're going to have 12. So even if you just want to use them as a bench to buff this team, it's going to make, you know, running 3 units on this team a lot more viable. Like, you can put together Vegeta, you can do LF Piccolo, and then, for instance, if they go ahead and give us this NAPPA, you can run NAPPA as the 3rd unit. You can run, I don't know, 3 of the EX Cybermen on your bench, and you're good to go. Like, that's a viable team. So they're really trying to expand the viability of the Saiyan Saga team here. I mean, we also have Frieza Force. My video coming out today is about Frieza Force with this LF Vegeta on it. It is completely ridiculous. Like, honestly, one of the better teams in the game, I would argue. But yeah, NAPPA could potentially fit on here depending on what his kit looks like. And the Saiyans, I would probably be a lot more hesitant in saying he's going to fit on the Saiyan team unless he's like absolutely busted, which he might be. I would find it hard to believe that they were going to release a NAPPA and not make him good, because otherwise who would care, right? So I don't know, we'll see. The one thing I'm hoping for NAPPA is that it's going to be the one without the armor on, because we don't have that version of NAPPA in the game yet, right? Sort of like after he's done pummeling a lot of these Z fighters, like he has like his armor off, and basically from his fight against Goku, right? That version of the NAPPA I think would be pretty good to get, because we don't have him in the game yet. But that is pretty much what we are going to expect from the V-Jump today. Again, please take this with a grain of salt. This is not confirmed. This website is not an official source, but all of the leaks from the site in the past have been accurate. And the only thing we're missing is like the details of what this actually means. Let me just refresh and make sure they didn't update it. Yeah, it looks like they didn't change anything. So that's what we're looking forward to here, a NAPPA. That should be a new sparking obtainable in the Legends All-Star banner, and a Zenkai Awakenable Blue Goku, which I assume is going to be the OG Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga, the blue transforming one. Let me know down below what you guys think about this update for Legends. Are you guys happy that they're exploring the Saiyan Saga stuff? The one thing I will say though, and this actually does piss me off a little bit, they could have included NAPPA on the banner with Vegeta, right? Vegeta notoriously released with no other sparking on the banner. They've been making this a very, very, I guess, established thing that they're doing now. LF's released with no other sparking on the banner alongside them. We did the same thing with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, no other sparking released alongside him. We did the same thing with Full Power Frieza, no sparking released alongside him. We did the same thing with LF Evolution Blue Vegeta, no sparking released alongside him. And then the next banner was an all-star banner with God Topo, who very clearly should have been released alongside that Evolution Blue Vegeta. And now we have this Vegeta, no sparking released alongside him, when very clearly, assuming this is going to be a new NAPPA, this guy should have been released alongside Vegeta, considering they were literally partners. Like, they literally invaded Earth together. So the fact that they're splitting these up intentionally onto separate banners is, honestly, in my opinion, not good. They should not do that. And I'm kind of upset and pissed that they're continuing to do this, when very clearly we're sending them messages that that's not what they should be doing. So we will see what happens here. But again, let me know down below what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.